find your daughter alive. Today at Andertons, we're going to talk to you all about this David Robert Jones guitar.
What?
David Robert Jones, that was his real name.
I see. Well, look.
It wasn't David Bowie.
Bowie.
It was David Bowie.
David
his real
Bowie.
name was David Robert Jones.
Zoe Bowie.
And this is a loose affiliation from Supro with Bowie to bring to market a guitar that he played in 2000.
Later on in his career.
Later on in his career.
Yeah, so, yes, for all you David Bowie fans out there, and we will try to keep this video respectful, given what a superstar he is, and obviously his sad passing not that too long ago. And we love David Bowie. I think certainly, certainly for me, Let's Dance.
What was your favourite? I was going to say Let's Dance,
which I know. I think I've read from David Bowie. It probably wasn't his favourite stuff, but it was. I loved it. I thought all that stuff with Stevie Ray and Nile Rodgers and everything was just insane.
When I get on an airplane,
yeah, I
have a playlist of tunes that I always play, and number 3 is always "I never had good times, I never had bad times."
It's just he's an unbelievable artist with an unbelievable catalogue of work. I know as far as guitar players are concerned, you would certainly, sort of Mick Ronson and Reeves Gabrels, and he's always had a stellar guitar player in his band. But I'm not. There is a little bit of me that goes, is this just Supro jumping on the David Bowie bandwagon?
Lee, how could you say that?
I shouldn't really. I don't want to look.
David never did anything out of the blue. Hoo.
So anyway. There is an album, reality album by David Bowie, where he is shown on the front cover of that album playing an old 60s Supro guitar, and he absolutely did use it, and he did tour with it, and so there absolutely is a totally legit connection there. And Supro have decided to make a very limited reissue run of that guitar. It's a 1961 dual tone.
Well, should we talk about it just from the point of view of being a great guitar rather than the Supro-Bowie connection?
Yeah, I mean, either way. I mean, my gut feeling is that it's Bowie fans, fans of Supro guitars and David Bowie are going to be the target customer for this guitar.
I think it's really cool.
No, I think it's Supro guitars have got that kind of, a bit like Dan Electro, they've got that quirky vibe, and they are cool. I do agree. Yeah, that kind of vibe. So I'll just, before we do the playing, this is what you get if you purchase that guitar. You obviously get the guitar, one of a very limited number. You get this Supro David Bowie certificate of authenticity. This particular one that we're using in the demo is number 202. And you get a very nice gig bag. It's like a Harry Potter gig bag. Look, it's got these sort of...
I like that. It's like
it's got the special...
the Bowie School of Shred.
Absolutely. The Hogwarts, that's right. It's a little shield in it. So you get that, and you get all this tone as well.
There's a lot of tone here. So a swift manipulation of these knobs will show you that this and this are the volume knobs, and not these two or these two. But it's counterintuitive. I'm guessing these are tone knobs.
They are indeed.
So then, it's just a little bit. You wouldn't expect it to be that order.
No.
But so I'll put them both full and take you through some of the tonnage. Bit of a tube screamer on the floor.
got those classic David Bowie shred.
It's just that it's a great guitar. And it looks really cool, and actually, it feels really nice.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, yes, it's a David Bowie guitar, but it's got a certain unique thing about it. They've also come up with quite a cool shape, don't you think?
Well, I don't know about come up with, because it's from 1961. But,
I mean, they come up with it in 61, Lee.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite a lump. It's pretty heavy. Obviously, it's a set neck. 24 3/4 inch scale length, so Gibson-y kind of scale length. You've got this classic Supro, I don't know what they call it, like the stairs or whatever, but you know, the Supro tailpiece. Vistatone, Supro Vistatone pickups. And one thing that I suspect wasn't like this in the 60s, but is an improvement for me, is they do this sort of satin finish on the neck. So they scarf the scarf off the neck joint here and the heel here, so that's the nice glossy, visually attractive looking thing, but the bit your hand glides up and down is a satin finish, which
something
makes it
I'd like to draw your
play.
attention to that I noticed and was quite impressed with is how nice those pots are.
These?
Yeah, have a little feel.
Oh yeah, they sort of feel quite smooth, don't they?
Yeah.
I only know one. I think that's...
Blow your mind, he's a star man, waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and see, but he thinks he'd blow your mind.
So there you go. As you can see,
what's your favourite David Bowie film? 3, 2, 1.
Labyrinth. Was there another one? Did he do other films?
I'm sure he did other films, but Labyrinth was the best one.
Yeah, David Bowie, I had a real sort of... I think I grew up in a time where, you know, I was probably still a bit sort of conservative with a small C and slightly sheltered, and it sort of freaked me out, you know, all the way he would dress up, and he was a very
Dancing
sort of...
with goblins.
Well, not the whole Labyrinth thing, but just, you know, he was very...
he was very dance, magic dance.
He was very pioneering in going, it's okay to dress up however you want to dress up.
Totally.
Be whatever you want to be, you know, and I probably did sort of find that sort of a bit like, you know, wow.
Well, imagine being him growing up in Brixton.
Oh, it would have been insane.
Way.
But, you know, musically, and I think, again, he's one of those artists that the older I get, the more I kind of go back and listen to stuff that I maybe didn't like the first time around and go, actually, I get it more now.
Sorry. No, I don't know how you're going to use any of this content.
No! Oh, man, can we do it just like... I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, one thing I do know is that guitar looks like it will balance.
I'm not sure, it's got an outie.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, fish sticks. Spirit of David, come on!
I like the way you invoked
I didn't do too bad. I didn't do too bad.
Ready?
Yes.
Count me down.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you see, it's a tricky one, that one.
It is a tricky one. It is, I'll tell you why. Slightly chonky headstock, which makes it a little bit top heavy, and you know, it's got a chunky end.
Disappointing finger challenge at the end there.
I'm sorry.
I had high hopes.
I could do better.
I had high hopes for the Supro. See?
I can't do better.
No, it's not.
It's number 202 out of 400 as well.
It's from the 60s. I don't think in those days they were designing the guitars with the finger challenge in mind.
They weren't considering the ergonomic requirements of a balance on a guitar. But yeah, this is number 202 of 400.
It is. Did he invent a knife as well that Rambo used?
No, a Bowie knife is a completely different thing, but Rambo did use one.
He did.
Who was better, Rambo or Arnie?
No!
This is the David Bowie inspired Supro guitar, dual tone with 1, 2, 3-way selector, 2 volumes, 2 tones, sparkly bridge, couple of humbuckers. It's a great looking guitar, whether you're a Bowie fan or not. I would challenge you try it out and see what you think yourself. Comes in this Hogwarts soft case.
Hello.
do it again.
Put on your gig bag and dance the blues. Sorry.
I mean, we've tucked it away. We've put it in bed for someone to come and take away. And we should also say this is an end of the day video.
It's an end of day video, isn't it?
So we're a little bit. We've had some food. I would like to apologise on behalf of any really serious David Bowie fans. I've been Rob Chapman.
And I have been the captain.
See you later. Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Yeah.